Hi, I'm David Hawkings, Senior Editor at CQ Roll Call, here with my 5 takeaways after watching the first Senate Supreme Court confirmation hearings in almost 7 years. Number 1, for Judge Neil Gorsuch and his allies among the Republicans on the committee, it was all about showing the judge's independence from President Donald Trump. Judge Gorsuch made a point of repeating the criticism of President Trump that he'd expressed to some senators in private before the hearings began.
When anyone criticizes the honesty or integrity, the motives of a federal judge, well, I find that disheartening. I find that demoralizing because I know the truth.
When senators pressed him on whether President Trump had tried to apply some sort of ideological litmus test, Judge Gorsuch was quite clear.
In that interview, did he ever ask you to overrule Roe v. Wade?
No, Senator.
What would he have done if he'd asked?
Senator, I would have walked out the door.
And at the very start of the hearing, Chairman Chuck Grassley gave the judge an opportunity to declare his independence.
I'd like to have you describe in any way you want to what judicial independence means, and specifically tell us whether you'd have any trouble ruling against a president who appointed you.
That's a softball, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
I have no difficulty ruling against or for any party, other than based on what the law and the facts in the particular case require.
Number 2, efforts by the Democrats to make this hearing a referendum on the early policies espoused by President Trump fell pretty flat. When the Democrats pressed the judge on how he might rule on the Trump travel ban, Judge Gorsuch was pretty clear.
And a Republican congressman recently said the best thing the president could do for his Muslim ban is to make sure he has Gorsuch on the Supreme Court before the appeals get to that point.
Senator, a lot of people say a lot of silly things. My grandfather...
That's more than silly. That's this congressman wants you on the court so they can uphold a Muslim ban.
Senator, he has no idea how I'd rule in that case. And Senator, I'm not going to say anything here that would give anybody any idea how I'd rule in any case like that could come before the Supreme Court or my court of the 10th Circuit. It would be grossly improper of a judge to do that.
Number 3, the way Judge Gorsuch approached the questioning was very similar to the way 6 of the sitting justices have answered questions over the last 25 years. They really didn't reveal very much at all about their own judicial philosophy or how they might even think about cases that could come before the court in future years.
If you're asking me how I apply it to a specific case, I can't talk about that for understandable reasons.
Number 4, Judge Gorsuch's own testimony probably didn't change any minds among the Democrats on the Senate Judiciary Committee. All 9 of them are from the center-left wing of the party. All 9 of them sounded very skeptical during the hearing, and it's highly unlikely that any of them will announce that they're going to vote in favor of Judge Gorsuch's confirmation or even in favor of breaking the Democratic filibuster against him. Number 5, there's still plenty of mystery about what's going to happen after the judge is approved by the committee in the last week of March. When the debate begins on the Senate floor in the first week of April, it's going to take 8 Democrats to break with their party and vote to shut off a filibuster against the judge. There's still no guarantee that what happened during the hearings is going to give those senators a reason to buck the party line. Declaring his independence from President Donald Trump surely helped, but there was no singular moment during the confirmation hearings where Judge Gorsuch clearly broke through as the sort of centrist that would give those centrist Democrats who were key to his confirmation a degree of comfort.